Hi loves, welcome back. This is a brand new week ahead reading from the 16th to the 22nd of March 2026. I hope that y'all had a beautiful week and a beautiful weekend and that the messages served you well. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Simone the Moon Goddess. What I'm going to do is get 5 cards out. One from Monday through Thursday and then one for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Remember, these are collective messages. It either resonates or it doesn't. It's either your message or it isn't. Don't force it. And yeah, may these messages serve you well. So let's get into it. Spirit guides, connect me to the collective for this week ahead reading from the 16th to the 22nd of March 2022. Ooh, the equinox is upon us. The spring equinox is upon us. May all messages be for the highest good of all involved with harm to none. All right, loves, let's get into it. What's the messages for the collective, spirit guides? And I've been seeing this Ace of Wands. When I was shuffling and preparing for this, the first card I saw when I cut the deck was the Ace of Wands, and here it is again. Spirit guides, what's the messages? Give me a message for Monday for the collective. What's their message for Monday? What's their message for Monday, please? Thank you. 8 of Cups. I'm walking away from all the troubles in my life. I'm walking away. What's going on for Tuesday, please, spirit guides? All right, so we have a Page of Pentacles and it popped out reverse, but there's no reversals for this reading. But I get it. What's the message for Wednesday, please? Spirit guides. Okay. 6 of Cups. It's a bit iffy. It flipped over and flipped back over. You're feeling a little bit iffy about your connections this week. About some kind of sentimental connection. Or some kind of guidance. What's the message for Thursday, please? Another flip over, 6 of Wands. So 2 6s. That's interesting that they both did the same. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, please, spirit guides. The Hanged One. It would be more or less reversed as well. All right, we have a Knight of Cups here supporting your reading. The Tower. Huh, that's interesting. Well, I see an 8 of Cups here is your first card, so, and the back and forth of flipping over. What's at the heart of all of this? The 6 of Pentacles. We got 3 6s this week. A Page of Swords showing here and the Fool card. I feel like the Fool was in the same position last week. So ask and ye shall receive. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. You could be getting support in moving into a new venture or adventure. There's something new. And when you ask for support or you make the application, be audacious, speak up in some way, support comes in, and that support allows you to go into a new path, onto a new journey. So we have the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and in you, it feels like a paying it forward. So when you are supported, you then pay it forward in love, in support, in kindness, or you could be attracting that type of energy. There's something that's going to end, and it's going to be very transparent and very clear because it's the top card, right? The Tower is at the top of the deck. So very transparent. You will see it. You will notice it. You will feel it in some way. The Tower doesn't have to be a negative thing. In order for change to happen, change has to happen. And you can think of the Tower in that way. This is Mars energy. Now, we'll be moving into Aries season this week, the 20th, 21st, something along those lines. I would assume on the equinox. So I believe that's the 20th. And Mars rules Aries. So perhaps as soon as Aries season kicks in, we start to feel awake. Now it makes sense because we are in the year of the horse and year of the fire horse. It's a sun year. But all up to this point, we've been in seasons ruled by Saturn, right? We had Capricorn season was ruled by Saturn, Aquarius season, Saturn. Then we moved into Pisces season, which is Jupiter or Neptune for the newer ruler. So Pisces can feel very not quite here. You feel like resting a lot, dreaming a lot, sleeping a lot, all of this. So as we move into Aries season, maybe that's when we will really start to feel things. We'll start to feel the shift. So whatever's been teetering, because the 20th, so we got the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. So it's further down in the week. Somewhere around here, actually, Wednesday or Thursday. 16th will be Monday, 17th, Tuesday, 18th, Wednesday. The 18th is a new moon in Pisces as well. So that's the Six of Cups. The 19th will be the Six of Wands. I'm just trying to see why the energy will be a little bit like flip-floppy in those for those two cards. But yeah, there's something here that could be coming in for you with a Knight of Cups. Somebody could be offering love, support. There could be a knight in shining armor coming forward, or you moving towards someone. Let's get into the reading, my loves. So Monday we have the Eight of Cups. Now with the Tower here, you could be beginning that as the week begins, you could be seeing what needs to be released. The word for me that's been floating around in my mind lately has been pivot. When do I pivot? What's the sign that it's time to go? What's the sign that it's time to change up things? The Eight of Cups is a connection to something that you love. It's cups, it's emotions. It's a level of love and commitment here, but there is a but. There's something that's not quite fulfilling, or there's nowhere more, there's nothing else that can be added. There's nowhere higher you can go. So if it's a job where it feels like a dead end, there's no position higher, you've reached the end of the scale for how far you can go. A project, an idea, a connection of some sort. You could be walking away on Monday. You're moving towards something else, right? Tuesday's energy with the Page of Pentacles, and it came out reversed. So there could be somebody coming forward offering you some kind of materials. Maybe you're being asked to take your time with it, because we're still in Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Mercury retrograde ends on the 20th. Mercury goes direct the same day as the equinox. That's interesting. The same day as the spring equinox, Mercury goes direct. Of course, we still have the 2 weeks of shadow phase. So things might still be a little bit sluggish, a little bit unclear, but at least the energy is starting to pick up again. So with this Page of Pentacles, the offering might come in, but you need to read and reread and take your time with it. It might also appear as something that isn't quite what you want. You ask for something specific and something shows up, but it's not quite how you want it, or it might appear that way because Mercury might be kind of blocking you from being able to see it in its entirety or fully. That's how I'm feeling with this Page of Pentacles. I don't feel as if it's a negative. I don't feel as if it's a block. Maybe it's just the beginning of something coming forward, but there's still a little bit of iffiness connected to it. Wednesday's energy with the Six of Cups. Again, this card literally flipped over and flipped back over. The Six of Cups is connected to, like I mentioned, your sentimental connections and your roots and childhood, being seen, understood, deep connections. So Six of Cups, Scorpio. So there could be something hidden in some way. It feels this week like you're about to see you see things clearly with the Tower card here. And whatever you've been asking for, it seems as if it's coming in, and it's coming in a way that you would not expect. I feel like that's kind of why the energy is a bit floppy and inverted. The Six of Cups here, it's a feeling of, or even, okay, so I just saw coming across people, seeing people in the distance, seeing people you've not seen in a long time in the distance, ships passing in the night. It's getting chill. So it could be, I feel like I'm on the right path here. It's fleeting moments. It's a reminder that nothing stays the same. Things change. And it could be somebody that you've wanted to see for a long time, connect with for a long time, and you do, but it's not for a long time. Right? It was so good to see you. I'm so glad that this has happened. We've been trying to meet for such a long time. Until next time type of energy. It's a very specific message here, the Six of Cups. But there's some kind of connections happening, and the energy feels sweet. I don't feel like it's a heaviness here. The Six of Wands, again, the flipping over, flipping back over. So it could be something like a glimpse. It's almost as if these are glimpses. Pay attention to the dreamscape, my loves. This could be a glimpse in time. The Six of Wands, you could be seeing, lots of chills again on my legs. All right, so it's like you see in the beginning of things happening. You're starting to see the beginning of what could be. You're starting to see the beginning of the things you've been praying for however long. And don't take it as a minute detail. Don't take it as something small. Don't be ungrateful. Don't take it as a flash in the pan. This is only the beginning. All right, so the Six of Wands, somebody celebrating you. Some of you can be feeling celebrated in some way. Somebody could be feeling recognized. There is the wheel is starting to turn. Wherever, again, with this support, maybe coming out of your cocoon. Maybe whatever happens on Wednesday with your sentimental connections, or even going back into your memories. So it could be, if it's not like a glimpse of a person or a short period of time spending with somebody that near and dear to you, it could be memories coming up, dreams showing you things from your past that you're working through. And in you working through it, it then makes you feel strong. It makes you feel seen. It makes you feel validated. You feel elevated in a way. There's a sense of winning in some way, right? So you feel supported. There's a lot of support. 3 6s here this week. So Wednesday, whatever, meeting with people that you've not seen in a long time, whatever it is, it could, somebody reminding you who you are and showing you and mirroring to you as well. The Six of Cups could be a reflection, a mirror that you're being shown through somebody else, through a conversation, through somebody close to you, through a passing interaction. All right. Again, very specific. And my messages are very specific and very niche. Let me just say, if you're new to my channel, I feel as if my readings are very niche. I'm not for everyone. So if this resonating, consider subscribing, because we connecting here, right? I'm reading somebody's energy out there. So the Six of Wands energy on Thursday, there could be a sense of feeling, things happening. I could feel the energy shifting. Oh, my energy feel good. It could be simply the fact that we're moving into the spring equinox for those in the northern hemisphere, and we're feeling alive again. Friday we have the Hanged One, and it came out, it hit my hand and it bounced around, and it came out kind of more more reverse than anything, not fully. So again, this is a message over the weekend. It could be that you are starting to receive the understanding, the enlightenment, the answers that you've been asking for, the guidance, the hand holding that you've been wanting for however long. It again feels like coming out of a hibernation. You're awakening. The hanged one is usually about being suspended upside down, right? Suspended and being relaxed in being suspended, being relaxed and being inverted. It's almost like going back into the womb and being hung from the, you're connected to the umbilical cord. There is a, I was going to say spawning, but not spawning. There's a incubation happening. So when it's coming out reverse now, you're waking up. It's no time to move. The clock is, because it came out not this way fully, it came out like this. So this. So like this, yeah. So perhaps it's like a clock ticking, clock ticking, clock ticking, clock ticking, clock ticking, clock ticking, right? So over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can start to feel that you're waking up and things are starting to move. It feels like it's a shifting energy. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't be too quick to make a judgment about something on offer. Wherever you feel that you need to pivot or walk away, do so. And it also feels as if whatever this energy is from Monday in the walking away, it feels as if you are now at that point of seeing very clearly. It doesn't feel like there's a doubt because it's the beginning. It's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of this energy. With the Tower card here, it feels like there's a real clarity in time to go. And the beautiful thing about the deck, the Eight of Cups, is the next card is the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card. So you letting go of something that's good, but you moving into something that's great. All right, love. So that's what I'm seeing for this week. Or at least this is the foundational part of what I'm seeing for this week. In my extended, I clarify each card and the story opens up. We get more clarity, we get more confirmation, we get more nuance, more shades to the story and more understanding. We have some oracle cards here as well that adds to that story, that adds to the guidance, that pulls everything together. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can join my Patreon for the extended version of this reading. If this is the end of the road, my loves, I hope that you have a beautiful week, a beautiful weekend. Happy new moon in Pisces. We got, and with the new moon in Pisces card, I have my moonology deck, and the new moon in Pisces card is meditate and contemplate. So think about that. We have the spring equinox on the 20th. We have Mercury going direct. Praise Jah. We got Mercury going direct. We're moving into Aries energy. We feeling awake again. Because sis been sleeping and dreaming. And I'm ready to move now. So my loves, if you are, like I mentioned, if you're interested in us extending this, join my Patreon. Otherwise, have a beautiful week. Take care, my loves. Be well.